until very recently, this crowd would have been cheering for the man you're looking at, Sha Samuels, on his way to the ring. As Andy Quilden said, a former member of the Kartel, after attacking his lifelong best friend and training partner, Terry Frazier, after months of rumours about whether Samuels was jealous of Frazier's success in singles competition, the fact that Frazier wasn't really focusing on tag team action, there was obviously some simmering unrest there, and it all boiled over the Sitting Bull Spectacular.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent.
Oh my, they're away! They're away! Frazier and Samuels grueling outside the ring. Goodness me, this is started off with the same fire they started off with, an unfinished business. Oh my, Frazier just took him down. Good God! Samuels hard into the ring rail. Crowd cheering for Frazier. The hatred that has boiled up between these two is just horrific to watch. What's Frazier trying to do? Samuels with the backdrop. These two were best friends for so many years. They toured the US together. They were trained by William Regal and Finlay together. And Dave Taylor was involved in that training as well.
Finlay wasn't there.
Frazier with that headbutt into the midsection of Sha Samuels. Frazier, a boot into the gut of Samuels, and I'm worried about this match. I'm looking forward to every match on this card tonight, except this one, if I'm honest, as Frazier with that high knee. The reason for that is this no disqualification rule. It's very uncomfortable to see these two go at it as a tarantula from Terry Frazier. No sympathy for his former tag partner at all after what Samuels did. Attacking him. I'm not looking forward to this because it's a no DQ. I mean, it's awkward and uncomfortable to see these two former friends have their relationship just collapse so spectacularly anyway. Then when there's all this hatred brewing up between them, whoever's fault it is, whoever's side you're on in this, Alabama slam from Sha Samuels. Whoever's side you're on in this contest, you've got to be worried that with so much anger flying around, this is a no DQ match. Well, this is the reason why. Look at this. Samuels has a chair. Sha Samuels has a chair. There is a risk of some serious injury to either of these men in this kind of environment. I think it was a mistake for IPW matchmakers to agree to this stipulation here. Frazier thrown to the outside by Samuels right near that chair. Axe handle across the back of Frazier. The Kartel arguably perhaps only second to the leaders of the new school in terms of being the most successful team in IPW history. Running elbow across the chair onto Frazier. And Frazier moved out of the way. The look on Frazier's face. Oh my! The seat of the chair across the back. said, throughout the US, the Kartel toured. They were very successful in Germany, all around Europe. But that's really not the point here. The point is they were best friends, absolute best friends, closer than many brothers are. And now look, this is what it's come down to. Terry Frazier unloading right hand after right hand onto Shah Samuels, who is now his sworn enemy. And that is tragic. Oh my! A kick to the face, a boot to the face by Frazier. And Samuels just crumpled in a heap to the floor. Pretty obvious whose side the crowd here in Sittingbourne are on in this disagreement. This feud now is just boiling over between these two men. Frazier to the top. Oh, Frazier, top rope. Samuels grabs him. Samuels takes Frazier down, throwing him halfway across the ring. Frazier landing flat on his back, and Shah Samuels almost reveling in this newfound hatred that the fans have for him. What's that? What is that? Samuels with... What on earth? Samuels? That weapon? Goodness me, where did that come from? Frazier with that metal tool, like a sword. Frazier's standing here, don't do that, Terry, don't do it! Samuels with a low blow, desperation, trying to save himself. Frazier had that weapon cocked above his head as if he was going to use it. I don't know if Terry Frazier would have done that. Even after all that's happened, would Terry Frazier really have done that to his former best friend? And that's Samuels. Samuels has got that weapon. Samuels is choking Frazier. Samuels choking Frazier out. The referee is helpless here. This is a no disqualification match. There's nothing he can do except ring the bell when it's over. Frazier didn't give up, but must have almost been choked unconscious. Samuels now with that football scarf. What's he doing? Oh, he's choking Frazier again. Again the choke on Frazier. Normally I'd be screaming at the referee to get involved at this point, but there's nothing he can do. Literally nothing. Frazier punching himself through. Those are closed fists. They would normally be illegal as well. This is getting ugly. Really ugly. Frazier coughing, he can barely breathe, he's got hardly any oxygen in his lungs, he'll have even less now. Samuels is screaming in Frazier's ear. He continues to choke him, punches into the eye of Samuels. God, this is brutal. There's a clue to the back of the head. Oh, now, what's this? Samuels is just pounding relentlessly on Frazier. Frazier went face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, referee calls for the bell. Referee calls for the bell.
Referee Chris Roberts has called a stop to this contest. Therefore, the winner by referee stoppage.
Samuels is still going. For goodness sake, the match is over. The hatred which Shah Samuels has developed for his former best friends is scary. Frazier knocked out after landing awkwardly face first, his neck snapping back on that middle turnbuckle, and then Samuels is pounding him on the ground repeatedly with those clubs to the back of the head. They have given him a concussion, and now Samuels attacking the referee as well. Goodness sake! This man is out of control! What has happened to Shah Samuels? Samuels knocks out and spits on his former best friend. Shah Samuels is continuing to the referee to raise his hand. There's got to be a fine or suspension imposed on that after that. Goodness me. I said at the start of this one, I questioned the wisdom of that no disqualification rule. You've seen exactly why. The use of weapons, the chokes, the closed fists, and finally, as I feared, it looks as though Terry Frazier may have ended up with a very serious injury. So we have to stop proceedings dead here because any risk of a head injury is an instant stoppage. Well, this is a very worrying situation. Crowd cheering on Terry Frazier, but he took a lot of strikes. And the thing I find most chilling about all of this is that Shah Samuels continued with those strikes after he'd already won the match.
Appreciation to Terry Frazier.